Good job. Yeah, feeling good? Ready to start? All right, good. All right, I'd like to begin by welcoming everybody here today. Jade and Pete, appreciate the effort you took to be here. In these strange times, your presence is most sincerely welcomed. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the unity of Pete and Jade in marriage. I was honored when Pete and Jade asked me to marry them. I do feel more qualified to understand healthy relationships after, I think it's been a near decade now that I've been working as a social worker, so I've seen the light and the dark, but we can all recognize the positive impact a marriage can have on life. More importantly, especially now, what a marriage can offer in terms of that much-needed support during difficult times. I've seen the importance of honesty, trust, and communication in relationships. In the times I've spent with you both as a couple, I've observed you both embody these characteristics. So I'll start by talking to you, Pete. So in today's world, I feel men like Pete are pretty rare. His drive and determination are forged in a really rare place. I've witnessed his dedication to personal and professional development over the past few years. We should also not forget that he loves to have a good time. Don't forget that part. In all seriousness, there is another side I have observed. Pete has the most important characteristics that someone would want in a partner: loyalty, love, and honesty. I can honestly say I have not seen someone take better care of my sister than you, Pete. Thank you. Jade. I have spent my entire life learning and experiencing the world with Jade by my side. That's what happens when you're the little brother. So I don't know the world without Jade. I have no idea where I would be, but I also know the people in her life would be in a much different place as well without the special kind of guidance that Jade offers those around her. That unwavering support and ultimate acceptance are a hallmark to those who know her well. That and her unstoppable laugh. But you only hear that if you're actually funny. I'm sorry, but it's not everybody. I've had the chance to observe you as you've worked tirelessly to become the best version of yourself. Jade, you've chosen well to continue to better yourself by embracing this relationship. Bride and groom, as you two come into this marriage, uniting you as husband and wife, and as you this day affirm your faith and love for one another, I would ask that you always remember to cherish each other as special and unique, that you respect the thoughts and suggestions of one another, be able to forgive, do not hold grudges, and live each day that you may share it together. As from this day forward, you shall be each other's home, comfort, and refuge. Your marriage strengthened by your love and respect for each other. At this juncture, we will have a reading by Pete's brother, Rick. Rick, you want to come up, please? Oh, they can sit. Right.
As I read this poem, you may be seated. There's a poem the couple asked me to read by Tyler Kent White. In the field of quantum mechanics, there is something called quantum entanglement. It is what happens when two particles interact, vibrate in unison, and are separated. They remain connected by something that defies logic, something science has yet to explain. If one particle vibrates, no matter the distance, the other particle reacts in unison. Even if there are oceans between them, even if there is a universe separating them. Before time, we were just a dense collection of particles confined to a space smaller than a proton, interacting and moving in unison. An event occurred that rapidly expanded the particles and created the universe. There's no reason to believe the particles ever lost their entanglement. Now when I say I'm drawn to you, that I feel I have known you since the beginning of time, know that it's beyond my control. Know there are particles that compose me, my very fabric of being. And somewhere inside of you are the particles mine danced with millions of years ago. Parts of me danced with you before time existed, and parts of me will dance with you for eternity after we return to that place. I've spent my whole life chasing that part of you.
Thank you, Rick. So a wedding is more than just a celebration of love, the love which lives in our bride and groom's hearts today. It reaches into the future like an arrow leaving an archer's bow. It proclaims their intentions of tomorrow and beyond. A couple who wed are not only joined by their mutual affection and the love they share, but also by their hopes, dreams, and by their promises of what will be. The promises and vows they make this day shall guide them into their common future. I will now ask you both if you're prepared to make those promises.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd like you both to take this moment to share the vows you are committing to uphold to each other. Pete?
Let's see if I can do this time.
You can do it.
I, Peter, take you, Jade, to be my forever person in life. I promise to be by your side, for the good times and the bad, for the happy and the sad, and for whatever else the universe might bring our way. I never knew I would be capable of falling so deeply in love with someone until the day I met you. The Buddhists say, if you meet somebody, and your hands shake and your knees go weak, that's not the one. When you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. That's exactly how I felt the moment I saw you walking towards me in the gym parking lot. Everything just felt right and natural, but with an extreme amount of excitement. That day, all of my dreams came true, and I knew I was the luckiest man in the world. Till this day, my love grows for you more and more, and is developing into something that I thought was reserved for only the most romantic of fairy tales. I am so glad that the universe finally brought us together, and always will, no matter where we might be. I am yours and yours alone, and will love and cherish you as long as there are stars burning in the night sky.
Good job. Jade, would you share your vows?
I started writing these vows over 2 years ago. Some would say I've over-prepared, but I was never truly prepared for you or the love you brought into my world. Your love completes me in ways I never knew possible. I feel so truly lucky that fate brought us together, and I thank the universe every chance I get for doing so. It granted me the chance to spend a lifetime with a man who's so caring, thoughtful, hilarious, intelligent, and a plethora of other attributes, all of which make you an amazing person and also a partner. You're also not too shabby to look at either. You have been there for me during some of my greatest challenges. You continuously encourage me to grow. You help me believe in myself and inspire me to be the person I am today. In your arms and by your side, I know I can do anything. I promise I will choose you again and again at the start and the end of each day. I promise I will always be by your side, being the best partner I can be, as that is what you truly deserve. I promise to listen to you and learn from you, to support you and accept your support. I will celebrate your successes and mourn your losses as though they were my own. I promise to hike every mountain we come across together and watch Letterkenny no less than 2 times a year together. In all of the thousands of pages I've turned, the millions of words I've read, my love story with you surpasses them all. The love we have created, the family I have become, is the best page turner of my life. You're my one true love, and my love for you knows no bounds. I love you so much, and I am proud to call you my husband.
Good job. May I have the rings, please? circle is one of nature's most simplest forms. There's the rainbow, the halo of the moon, and the smallest of raindrops simulate the circle. A circle is a symbol of the sun and the earth and can be found throughout the entirety of the universe. It is a symbol of both perfection and of peace. This is why the wedding band, the symbol of eternity, with no end and no beginning, has withstood the test of time. In these rings is the symbol of unity in which your lives are now joined, so that wherever you go, you will always return to one another. As the circle turns again unto itself, so does marriage turn into itself for its refreshment and renewal. May these rings remind you always of the vows you took here today. Pete, do you take Jade to be your wife?
I do.
Will you now place the ring on your beloved's finger and repeat after me? Jade, you are my life, my love, my best friend.
Jade, you are my life, my love, my best friend.
And Jade, do you take Pete to be your husband? Will you now place the ring on your beloved's finger and repeat after me? Pete, you are my life, my love, and my best friend. You are now, as your hearts have always known you to be, husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. So now, by the power vested in me by the great and beautiful state of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And now I present to all of you Mr. and Mrs. Dobrovolsky. First,